like a second skin. The bass walks slow, invites me in. A hush like velvet, heavy dance. I button my calm and sharpen sense. The lights drift low, the air runs thin. My shadow trims the noise within. In the night she grins, she loves this science. How power lives in brass and silence. Polished shoes on an oaken floor, a measured step through a mirror door. The band leans back to read my pace. I set the tone with breathing space. No need to claim, no need to plead. I let the stillness intercede. A single nod, a quiet license. I stitch the room with brass and silence. Cufflink blinks like a comet's tail. My gaze moves slow, my voice stays pale. The snare suggests, the kick agrees. The organ hums like trusted keys. I pour a truth I never say. Let gravity conduct the sway. Where others shout their weak reliance, I write my name in brass and silence. Toast to brass and silence. So pour one for the kings who never shout, whose steady pulse dissolves the doubt. He laughs low, ignores the sirens. He rules by brass and honored silent. It hums like steel, it shines like a wine, a sovereign glow without a sign. I ain't begging fate for guidance. I wear my crown in brass and silence. She enters with a comet's grace, a test of poise across her face. I tilt the glass, I hold the frame. I let the rhythm take her name. No chase, no grin, no eager dance. Just orbit set by a tempered stance. She changes speed by my compliance. That's the art of brass and silence. I learned to fold the heat I feel, like linen smoothed on tempered steel. To place each word like coins on scales. To let the hush outvote the tales. When pride arrives with guarded giants, I greet it with my brass and silence. I never buy the cheap alliance. I trade in golden quiet silence. The man in the mirror tilts his head, says you talk less and speak instead. A measured breath can move a throne. A patient glance recarves a stone. No blade to wave, no stage defiance. Just empire built of brass and silence. He taps the glass, confirms the science. Hold your crown with brass and silence. A murmur builds from jealous throats, a restless tide that swells and floats. The bass digs in, the snare grows tight. The room prepares to test my right. I raise my hand an inch at best. The noise folds back into its chest. The band resumes its calm alliance, obedient to brass and silence. Pour one for the man who reads the tide, who slows the storm without a stride. He hums low, declines the violence. He bends the night with brass and silence. Raise your glass to wine grace, to eyes that slow a crowded place. No roar, no shove, no malice, just sovereign brass and silence. The Hammond sighs a chapel call. A single bench suspends the room. A pause becomes a perfume plume. I trace the air with quiet science, a line of gold and silver silence. The groove drips warm, the noise relents. All debt is paid in confidence. I simply outgrew chaos game. I bank my fire in deeper jars. I steer by scars instead of stars. When tempers beg for my compliance, I answer true with brass and silence. A small refusal, clean and fine. A crown that needs no borderline. No choir sings the measured art. No trumpet crowns the patient heart. Proof is how the riot slows, how even lightning learns repose. You want the key to true reliance. Distill your power, brass and silence. Let louder men chase cheap appliance. We meant the night with brass and silence. So pour one for the sovereign few, whose quiet tells the world what's true. And sirens, he holds the dark with brass and silence. No throne required, no gilded fence, just breathe and balanced eloquence. And when I fade, recall my science. I wore my crown in brass and silence. Y'all see smartest when it's under gold, and kids blown away, clothes though cold. I see breakneck dull and time, when tireless Kluger and Baroque chime. But every embrevent domestic counts 5 hash and Potter's price. So I close my eyes to smash the vinyl. That's salad line. And silence. Lamb hangs low like a moon in chains. Dust rise halos over wood grain veins. I pull out a chair that remembers my weight. Lay down a ledger and a page. Fate. Trumpet far off, rain near the panes. Tonight we dine with a table of names. Oh, cold secrets the church won't keep. Grooves like scars where the vows ran deep. This coffee ring shaped like unclosed loops. Cigarette constellations of old troops. Some names shine like a clean brass rail. Some look back with a county jail pail. I trace with a finger the ones who stayed, the ones who folded, the debts I paid. A city is made of the hands that live, a mercy in pockets of careful drift. I didn't build empires with a marching band. I built them slow with a quieter hand. The bass underfoot hums low and claims. Power remembers at the table of names. Count to 4 before you speak. Let the snare ride long cheek. Ink may fade and ash may stain, but a kept oath never leaves the grain. Raise a glass to the table of names, to brothers of light and sisters of flames, to the ones who ran and the ones who came, to the lost and the loyal who bled the same. If crowns are heavy and glory maims, we rest the weight on the table of names. Here's Angelo, steady as winter steel. Never took more than a man could feel. Here's Rosa the saint with a gambler's eye. Saved 3 boys and refused the sky. the ghost of a promise that outlived me. Some names I whisper so they don't wake pain. Some I pronounce like a gentle rain. If legacy's a legend nobody owns, we're all signatures on borrowed bones. The organ breathes softly like old remains. I turn a page at the table of names. Count to 4, keep shoulders square. Let memory sit in the head of the chair. A king is a clerk when the night explains. All power kneels at the table of names. Raise a glass to the table of names, to brothers of light and sisters of flames, to the ones who ran and the ones who came, the lost and the loyal who bled the same. If crowns are heavy and glory maims, we rest the weight on the table of names. A waitress turned widow writes notes in the margin, small clean letters like a private pardon. She circles a date when the docks went dark, when sirens learned a funeral's lark. I fold a bill under a sorrow's plate, not to erase, just to mediate. A soldier I raised from a street with no father, left his rage here and grew up farther. He learned that thunder is easy to sell, but quiet keeps a city well. Another page, ink bleeds like wine, where loyalty tilted on a crooked line. I forgave once where twice would kill. I held the door when mercy stood still. No angels here, no perfect claims, just men tuned low at the table of names. Count to 4, give grief a chair. Let brass eye soft in the open air. If truth is heavy, don't shift the frame. Hold steady now at the table of names. Raise a glass to the table of names, to brothers of light and sisters of flames, to the ones who ran and the ones who came, the lost and the loyal who bled the same. If crowns are heavy and glory maims, we rest the weight on the table of names. Bring me the ink that outlasts rain. Bring me the hands that ease a stain. Bring me the night I should have stayed. Bring me the bill I never paid. Bring me the doors I closed too soon. Bring me the favors I called a boon. Let the guitar bend like a vow that bends. Let the organ count our better ends. If legacy's a candle that knows our shame, we hold the flame at the table name. Write slow, breathe true, say less pay do. A trader returns as a father of 2, holds out a hand like a debt that grew. He asks for work, not a pardon's kiss. I give him routes where the edges miss. Not mercy blind, not judgment wild. A safer street for a safer child. A widow brings roses for the men who fell. Says nothing, her silence rings the bell. The room takes note like a notary sky. Even the shadows forget to lie. I learned to bless without losing the blade, to ask of the storm what calm this paid. I sign 3 lines and refuse 1 war, approve 1 truce and forgive 1 score. The pen feels warm in a colder hand. Some laws you keep just because you can. Count to 4, let the pages rest. Lay your ear on the table's chest. If the past still beats and the present aims, we pause together at the table of names. Raise a glass to the table of names, to brothers of light and sisters of flames, to the ones who ran and the ones who came, the lost and the loyal who bled the same. If crowns are heavy and glory maims, we rest the weight on the table of names. don't stop for a guilty man. It falls the same, it just don't land. The glass still shakes when the night gets loud. The past still stands where I once vowed. The whiskey hums, the soul debates between the door of love and fate. And the night she knows mercy came too late. I built my walls from pride and smoke, watched her drown in every joke. She begged for warmth, I gave her cold. Called it strength, but it was old. Now I drink in rooms she used to like. Her laughter gone, but the ghost still bites. And though I pray, I hesitate, mercy came too late. The mirror don't lie, it just reflects. The wreckage love can't resurrect. Her scent still walks these hollow halls, soft as grace, hard as walls. I said her name, it hurt to speak, like prayer from lips that turn to weak. Each word I whisper seals my fate, mercy came too late. No preacher saves a stubborn heart when it's too proud to restart. You can beg the sky, you can fight the flame, but forgiveness don't wear your name. The truth don't chase, it just waits. It stands beside your slow mistakes. And when it knocks, you hesitate, mercy came too late. So pour one for the man who saw too clear when the light was gone, not when it was near. He laughs soft, tries to meditate, but mercy came too late. It hums like sorrow through his veins, a quiet echo that still remains. She ain't seeking grace, just fate, 'cause mercy came too late. I wrote her name on an envelope. The ink ran wild with no hope. The words said sorry, but they bled. Each line I wrote just filled with dread. The wind took it from my hand, like time too cruel to understand. The sky turned black, the soul sedate, mercy came too late. I stood outside the church she loved, watch candles flicker like the ones above. The pews were empty, the choir was gone, but the silence still sang a favorite song. I left one rose on the 7th seat, the one where she rests her feet. And though I whispered through the gate, mercy came too late. Don't pray no more, he's tired of knocking on closed doors. He says, son, you had the chance, the time. You turned love's rhythm into rhyme. Now the blues don't punish, it reminds that guilt's a friend to broken minds. You can't rewrite what sealed your fate, mercy came too late. her touch in a dream last night, soft as sin, gone by light. She said, I forgive, but not for you. It's just what dead hearts learn to do. I woke with tears I couldn't hide, like ghosts that won't step aside. Each breath I take, each step I wait, mercy came too late. Pour one for the man who don't belong, who hums a name through every song. He still prays low, but heaven's gate, yeah, mercy came too late. Raise that glass to what's been lost, to every heart that knows the cause. No pardon left to reinstate, mercy came too late. Smoke rolls thick, the tone breathes deep. Forgiveness watches, but it won't weep. I play her tune on broken strings. Each note confesses, each silence stings. The blues don't lie, it just translates. Every wound mercy can't sedate, and in the hush I resonate, mercy came too late. I ain't holy, I ain't pure, but I walk roads I can't endure. If heaven waits, it waits in vain. For men like me, don't change the chain. I breathe in guilt, I exhalate. Still hope and peace, won't hesitate. But when I look, the truth's innate, mercy came too late. Ain't no choir to cleanse my soul, just the hum of blues. Morning irons go on the banister rail. Dust flows easy like a letter without mail. Kettle lifts steam like a simple renown. No trumpets need, gentle is the crown. I wore a weight that bent my spine, called it glory, called it mine. Spoke like a storm in every room, turned small good days into costume. But silk grows thin and thunder tires. Truth finds water, not the fires. Now power lives where hands calm down, and doors that open without sound. Count to 4 with ribs, not pride.
Let breath be the longer guide.
If memory asks for a louder town, pointed mercy, gentle is the crown.
Gentle is the crown,
Light is a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down,
but grace that lets you stand. No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
no armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be, his crown is gentle on the ground. A neighbor waves with a busted gate, says I started wrong and finished late. We measured twice and cut once more, leave room for rain the wood can't store. We signed the job with a nod and teeth. Two common men and dignity. No speeches framed, no cameras round, just hinges singing, gentle crown. Breathe on forward, let piano wait, let strings say home in a lower fate. If pride rehearses a brighter noun, teach it the sentence.
Gentle crown,
Gentle is the crown,
light as a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down,
but grace that lets you stand.
no banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
No armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be is crown, is gentle on the ground. I kept a suit that demanded rooms, pressed my shadow into their blooms. The tailor's chalk roll win or fall, but velvet can't forgive a wall. I hung that coat beside my rage, watched both grow small with honest age. Now linen hair and denim brown fit better on a gentle crown. Count to 4 till the heart stands sure. Let
Quiet be strong and good be pure.
if thunder begs for a second round, smile once kindly.
Set it down.
Gentle is the crown,
Light as a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down,
but grace that lets you stand.
no banners to unfurl, no armies to astound. Now,
No armies to astound.
the strongest man I've learned to be is crown, is gentle on the ground. I walk the block like a steward does, checking the hinges nobody was. A widow's porch needs one more brace, her thank you lives in a softened face. A boy debates with a stubborn chain, I show the trick that spares the strain. He learns that force can make you drown, patience floats a gentle crown. I used to fix with an iron shout, now I repair by hearing out. The city breathes when voices round, the chord resolves, the crown is found. Bring me the locks I forced for show, I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the names I said too hard, I'll speak them soft in the backyard. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin, I'll walk them back with broader skin. Let slide guitar bend once then rest, let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory wants a neon sound,
Feed it bread, set chairs around.
a table set for ordinary towns, there lies the weight of gentler crowns.
Say let's stay plain on the floor. Say let's stand plain, count to 4. Say let's stand plain, count to 4.
On my desk a door of unmailed lines, apologies stitched to winter vines. I send a few and spare the rest. Some truths grow truer when confessed, to wooden rooms and dishes cleaned, to evenings low and faithful screened. The mirror edits what pain wrote down, leaves who I am, removes the frown. I wear my peace like a working gown, it
Keeps me warm and crowns me down.
hold that 4-letter rim, click, pray, let mercy sign the day. If glory taps for another round, pour it tea, let quiet crown.
Gentle is the crown,
Light as a shared hand,
not gold that drags you down.
but grace that lets you stand. No banners to unfurl, no armies to astound.
No armies to astound.
The strongest man I've learned to be is crown, is gentle on the ground. Evening breeze copper through the trees, street lamps cracked as simple ease. I sweep the porch of its golden curls, Shavings bright like little worlds. A letter waits with a grateful tone about the table. Steady home. I fold it twice like a carpenter's square. Slide it where the tools declare what I repair repairs me now. I bow to work the way men bow to love that keeps without renown. The truest law, a gentle crown. Lean close, hear floorboards vote with grace.
Celestine and pagan pentacle.
How kingdoms move with rhythm stay.
Say less and plain counterfeit.
Low lights, low words, long shadow on the wall. Whiskey swims slow in the glass like a moon who won't fall. Door creaks once, then silence takes the room. Power walks in quiet shoes and rearranges doom. I nod at the band, let the snare breathe deep. Let the bass count money while the city falls asleep. I don't beg the night for favor, I already own the town. You can hear it in the hush, the smoke holds the crown. Silk-tied gunmetal cufflinks, ash on the sleeve. Cards on the table and a trick up the weave. Deal stitched in whispers, sewn under the den. Every promise like a razor tucked under the skin. They talk fast, I talk less. Silence does the work while the others confess. Neon bleeds red through the blind's thin veins. Outside rain writes my many son names. I keep the ledger like a rosary of sins. Clicker the zipper where forgiveness begins. Slow guitar bends like a threat you don't see. And the room leans forward to breathe with me. I don't gamble what I can take by grace. A smile is a lockpick on an iron face. They bargain with fear, I bargain with time. The clock is a witness that belongs to my mind. I carve my initials in the hours last born. When the saxophone weeps, I'm already home. Cold hands, warm heart, all debts come due. Every oath is a blade, watch how it moves. If you can't hold steady when the city goes dark, you'll never learn to light a fire with a spark. I don't raise my voice to make thunder sound. I let the hush shake walls from the underground. In a room full of kings, I straighten my gown. And every crown remembers who taught it to bow. I don't chase a throne, I just sit one down. The room signs the papers when I look around. No saint, no sinner, just a promise I found. Power speaks in smoke, and the smoke holds the crown. I've seen men drown with a coin in their mouth, swallowed by the river they wanted to drought. Heard prayers get pawned for a bottle and a lie. Watched angels fold wings when the price got high. But me, I learned patience from a trigger that never had to pull. A lesson in restraint from a cup never full. The devil rents rooms on the 7th floor. I sell them quiet and I lock the door. There's a woman with eyes like a witness stand. She reads my past like a smudge on her hand. Says, baby, what breaks you makes the band. I kiss her pulse and I let time land. Street lights blink like a Morse code plea. But mercy's a ledger with a limited C. I don't forgive quick, I forgive once. Write it in ink where the paper won't flinch. If loyalty's a chain, I'm the link they trust. If betrayal's a wind, I'm the weight in the dust. Cold hands, warm heart, keep you breathing slow. Make the room come closer while you barely move. If you can't make silence, do what you choose. You'll never teach thunder how to sing the blues. I don't raise my voice to make thunder sound. I let the hush shake walls from the underground. In a room full of kings, I straighten my gown. And every crown remembers who taught it to bow. I don't chase a throne, I just sit one down. The room signs the papers when I look around. No saint, no sinner,
just a promise I found. Power speaks in smoke, and the smoke holds a crown. Keys in a pocket, ghosts in a hall, names etched faint on the ledger's crawl. I own what I carry, and I carry very light, just a blade made of patience and a map of the night. Man with loud hands crave a riot's cheer. I buy the silence, and I seldom fear. My enemies write letters with invisible ink. By morning they discover what I made them think. I never run, roads run to me. I never beg, doors beg to be free. The piano tells the truth in a minor prayer, while the trumpet signs a treaty with the air. I'm not looking for heaven in a sinner's town. I'm building cathedrals where the lights go down. I tie to the moment, not to the crowd. And the angels, if they listen, keep their heads bowed. Cold hands, warm heart, count to 4. Let the bass be a judge and the snare be the law. If the night is a jury and the dawn is a door, you leave with the verdict that you came here for. I don't raise my voice to make thunder sound. I let the hush shake walls from the underground. In a room full of kings, I straighten my gown, and every crown remembers who taught it to bow. I don't chase a throne, I just sit one down. The room signs the papers when I look around. No saint, no sinner, just a promise I found. Power speaks in smoke, and the smoke holds the crown. Shut, city exhales, slow rain rubs the neon till the letters glow. I leave a tip for the night on a silver tray, spend it on silence. I hear myself say, band fades out, last note settles down. Some willow on my knees and kisses a dawn. Oh, dawn loosens the knot on the eastern seam. Mist folds slow like a patient dream. Gravel breathes under honest shoes. Water speaks in quiet news. I touch the rail of a weathered shore. The river moves, but it don't rush anymore. I used to chase what the thunder sold, trade young fire for borrowed gold. Ran with a clock clenched in my jaw, bit down on seconds till I cracked the law. Every bridge was a dead run, every street a loaded gun. Now I count by softer signs, bird prints stitched in muddy lines. Steam from a mug that forgives the cold, stories that learn to age, not fold. I wear a coat with fewer wars, let wind edit what time ignores. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let the breath be the calmer guide. If yesterday bangs like a locked old door, let water answer, not anymore. The river doesn't rush anymore. It carries, it keeps, it sets ashore. It turns sharp stones to a kind of form, teaches a spine how to weather a storm. I lift my hands and I ask no more. I walk beside what I begged before. Call it mercy, call it Lord. The river doesn't rush, anymore. I've seen men drown in a thimble of need, argue with blessings, sprint past the seed. I've watched loud hearts hire a crowd to clap for the break, and they wore like a shroud. I've bargained with rage and I've rented regret, paid too much for a faster bet. But patience writes smaller checks that clear at dawn without side effects. A heron stands like a seasoned judge, feeding rumor, mine won't budge. He blinks the noise of both his eyes, signs the minutes and lets them rise. Breathe on four, let the snare stay faint, leave the drum for the softer saint. If pride comes limping to settle a score, let the river say, not anymore. The river doesn't rush anymore. It carries, it keeps, it sets ashore. It rounds the edges, the city wall, returns the name to a truer core. I give my hurry to the water's floor. It dissolves like salt I can't restore. Call it wisdom earned in pause. The river doesn't rush anymore. Oh, there's a road that taught me how to bow without losing bow, to stand like fence post, hold a field, firm below and warm to yield. I used to think that peace was weak, till silence answered when I'd speak, till mercy held my shaking hand, till rest rewrote my business plan. Now when a rumor lifts its blade, I change the light, not the parade. The younger me would press and roar, the older me opens one more door. Bring me the miles I tried to sprint, the letters I sealed but never sent. Bring me the locks I broke for show, I'll oil the hinges and learn them slow. Let the guitar bend like willow bone, let the bass say stay, be stone. If time is water and I'm the shore, let love erode what hurt was for. Say less, hold more, count to 4, let it pour. A kid throws sticks where the eddy spin, watches each choice decide its end. Some sink quick, some turn and glide, some find the far bank's patient side. His mother laughs at a stubborn twig, says even the small learn how to dig. I taste the memory on my tongue, the first time failure kept me young. When I stopped forcing every bend, let a smaller victory be my friend. When later wasn't loss or chore, just ripples moving toward the shore. Count to 4 till the fear grows bored. Let quiet be the last strong word. If lightning brags like it owns the floor, I show it water, not anymore. The river doesn't rush anymore. It carries, it keeps, it sets ashore. It rounds the names we used to score, turn sharp to round from push to pour. I give the wheel what water's for, the mood and bait to memory. Like it a river, we it war. The river doesn't rush anymore. Say less, hold more, count to 4, let it pour. A kid throws sticks where the eddy spin, watches each choice decide its end.
Some sink quick, some turn and glide, some find the far bank's patient side. His mother laughs at a stubborn twig, says even the small learn how to dig. I taste a memory on my tongue, the first time failure kept me young. When I stopped forcing every bend, let a smaller victory be my friend. When later wasn't loss or chore, just ripples moving toward the shore. Lean close, hear pebbles vote with tiny clicks. Hear old mistakes dissolve to silt. Hear promises turn into bricks for bridges mercy meant to build. Lean closer if loss still rings like iron ore. Teach it water not anymore. The river doesn't rush anymore. The glass stays still while the room leans in. Your shadow breathes where you begin. The bass walks slow, the air turns wide. I hear the storm in the fire you hide. A match unstruck, a coil of heat. The snare taps vows beneath your feet. And the night she waits, eyes open wide, to watch you guard the fire you hide. You wear your comb like a tale of truth, a seasoned grace that outgrows youth. No sharpened word, no reckless swing, just silence set like a steady ring. Your hands don't twitch, your eyes don't plead. You let the room learn what you mean. The crowd grows careful, side to side. They feel the heat in the fire you hide. A cufflink shines like a practice star, a tiny signal for who you are. The organ whispers a velvet thread, a warning soft as a prayer unsaid. No fevered breath betrays your flame, no lifted chin to shout your name. But I can hear the thunder ride, a horse made quiet by the fire you hide. Ain't no preacher blessing this control. You learn to losing what you stole. You bank the blazing iron jars. You steer by silence, not by stars. You count to 10, let pride subside. Let ash turn cold and coal abide. And when the world demands your side, you show them all the fire you hide. So pour one for the man who never shout, whose steady pulse dissolves the doubt. He laughs low, won't break the tide. He moves the night with fire he hides. It hums like steel, it warms like wine, a sovereign heat with no headline. I ain't begging fate to guide, I lead with all the fire I hide. She finds your gaze and tests the frame, a curious spark that wants a name. You tilt your glass, refuse the chase. You let her learn the shape of grace.
bass grows thick, the chatter fades, a hush collects like midnight breeze. She leans toward the darker side, drawn by the gravity you hide. You learn to fold your anger neat, to iron heat with measured beat, to close the fist without the blow, to make the storm decide to slow, to turn the fuse into a threat, to bank the flame without a debt, to let the hunger be a guide, to kept clean, righteous fire you hide. The man in the mirror lifts his brow, says, boy, I see, you've learned it now. It ain't the road that rules the room, it's how you breathe, how long you bloom. No blade to wave, no brittle pride, just heat with no else to ride. He taps the glass and seems to glide. You're crowned by all the fire you hide. A murmur builds from jealous throats, a little storm that swells and floats. They test your edge, they court your name, they bait your pulse to brighter flame. You raise one hand and inch your best, the riot crawls back in its chest. The snare assumes its faithful stride, obedient to the fire you hide. Pour one for the man who holds his ground, who slows the storm without a sound. He hums low, lets truth decide. He bends the night with fire he hides. Raise your glass to iron grace, to eyes that hush a crowded place. No runnel blade, no careless pride, just silent kept clean fire he hides. A single note becomes a road, a hush becomes the strongest code. The hammer breathes a chattel tone, the floorboards vow you're not alone. A record thread beneath the tide, a furnace built but kept inside. The room leans in, the sparks divide. They learn to trust the fire you hide. And I ain't holy, I ain't tame, I simply outgrew aimless flame. I spent my sparks where they belong. I buy my peace with measured strong. I keep my fury polished, healed, a blade that never leaves a shield. And when the loud ones want a guide, I show the path by fire I hide. Ain't no choir singing this restraint, no trumpet for the patient saint. The proof is how the lightning waits, how even darkness hesitates. You want the key, reduce the stride, let what grow wise and heat reside. And when the world pulls either side, stand still inside the fire you hide. So powerful, the silent fuel, whose quiet tells of what is true. He laughs slow, lets time aside. He moves the dark with fire highs, the jaw of fire and a reckless ride. Just breathe the note, then temper pride. And when the fate remember tide, my crown was in the fire high. The city routes of this is coasting in, and can't go play from the different. I was watching gas telescope means the sweet, and driving single, a whisper, and fit the street. Couldn't find rain keeps score on a blacked out glass. Street hums low like a wounded brass. Ice taps twice in a heavy hand. Light up blinks, tiny funeral band. The office smells of leather and rain, contract smoke and a patient pain. I tell the room be honest or leave, it answers back with a silent sleep. A city fits inside a quiet sip, decisions drown on the whiskey's lip. My name rides low in a neighborhood hymn. Good men nod, bad men swim. A ledger sleeps on the edge of dawn, open like a throat that wants to yawn. I bought my peace with a steady gait, but war keeps keys to every gate. I keep a picture of the docks in frame, where boys learn patience and men learn blame. I carry mercy like a folded knife, meant to save breath, not take a life. Count to 4 and dim the roar, let the bass confess the floor. If pride walks in, make pride sit down. If grief gets loud, let grief wear a crown. This is where whiskey meets war, a quiet room, a louder score. I drink what's left of yesterday's men, then sign the fate of midnight again. No flags, no drums, no open door, just me, a glass, and the weight I swore. If peace is truth I can't ignore, I'll taste it here, where whiskey meets war. A soldier's coat hangs on the chair, rain made halos in the air. He said I did it like you said, took fear alive, left pride for dead. But even clean jobs muddy a soul, even right cuts take a toll. I told him, walk, don't look behind, we pay the bill in a different kind. He left his silence on my desk, cigarette ended like a small protest. Windows shook with a passing train, I felt the city hide its pain. The trumpet down the block cried thin, I poured the night and let it in. Hold your breath, the verdict moans, let the snare rattle on bones. If rage is loud, make rage grow sore, teach it to whisper on the floor. This is where whiskey meets war, a quiet room, a louder score. I drink what's left of yesterday's men, then sign the fate of midnight again. No flags, no drums, no open door, just me, a glass, and the weight I swore. If peace is truth I can't ignore, I'll taste it here, where whiskey meets war. She came with rain folded in her sleeves, eyes like harbor lights on thieves. Tell me, she said, what glory buys when it leaves a bruise between your eyes. I set the glass down like a bell, said glory's a story the loud ones sell. I buy the quiet, I sell the calm, I pay with pieces of my palm. She touched the ledger, felt the blame, read the weight under every name. Could you have loved without the throne? Only if the night could stand alone. Shed a smoke like a borrowed hymn, watch the halo over brim. She didn't cry, she didn't plead, she named the cost and let it bleed. Count to 4, let thunder pass, watch the glass forgive the glass. If truth comes barefoot, lock the door, make it warm on the office floor. This is where whiskey meets war, a quiet room, a louder score. I drink what's left of yesterday's men, then sign the fate of midnight again. No flags, no drums, no open door, just me, a glass, and the weight I swore. If peace is truth I can't ignore, I'll taste it here, where whiskey meets war. Bring me the names I couldn't live, bring me the hours I called a gift, bring me the fists I taught to sleep, bring me the vows I couldn't keep. Let the bottle slide its sermon slow, let the rain translate what I won't show. If justice limps, I'll walk beside. If mercy shakes, I'll let it ride. I've turned my anger into steam, let it fade across the beam. I've paid for silence, coin by coin, built a church the tired join. No parade, no crimson door, just a pen that knows the score. Count to 4, sign once more, let the hush conduct the war. A phone blinks red like a wounded eye, news from streets that never lie. 2 rivals drowned in their own scheme, a third got wise to the family dream. I could flood the night with guns and proof, or fix the leak in the weathered roof. I choose the latter, trim the flame, change the game without the blame. Send the widow's roses white, pay the priest to play more light. Hire work for fatherless hands, put the wolves on other lands. A kingdom breathes where a man forgives, now where he burns all bridges to live. Count to 4, set pride aside, let the slowest truth decide. When victory knocks like a gloating boar, don't open, make it wait by the door. This is where whiskey meets war, a quiet room, a louder score. I drink what's left of yesterday's men, then sign the fate of midnight again. No flags, no drums, no open door, just me.
Bar's been closed an hour, but the ghosts keep time. Neon hums, a half-remembered rhyme. I flip my lighter like a priest flips page. Smoke write songs that forgive old ages. Chair knows my weight, glass knows my hand. Night knows every name I used to stand. If I talk, it's to the ash in the ceiling stain, a quiet chord where I plead my pain. I wasn't born mean, I learned the math. What you keep you count, what you love you have. A boy with pockets full of dockyard wind, a mother who patched truth thinner than skin. My father spoke little, taught me the step, how to hold a room like it borrowed your air. First deal I cut, the knife was time. I paid in patience, collected in rhyme. I gave the city something it could hold, shelter in winter, a place to grow. But charity's a mirror that steals your face, and power is a choir you must conduct with grace. The ledger grew thicker than the church book, every favor a hook, every handshake a look. I kept the streets humming like a baseline valve, never raised a gun, didn't need it somehow. But mercy wears thin when the crowd needs proof. You start adding thunder to a weathered roof. Tonight I count shadows like I count sins, every loss a lesson, every bruise a hymn. And breathe slow, let the guilt ride low, turn the snare to snow. If a man must break, let him break into the one he was and the one he grew. This is my black cigar confession, smoke on my tongue, truth in compression. If I ever heard what I meant to hold, no, I paid full price in gold. I don't ask heaven for intercession, I sign my name to my transgression. Light the night, let the ashes teach. Some prayers burn better than they preach.
was a girl with eyes like a courtroom dawn. She saw the man I wore and what was gone. Said love's not leather, it doesn't fit tight. I said love is weather, I forecast night. We danced on a floor made of unspent tears, stepped over rumors like discarded gears. I gave her my watch, she gave me her vow. Time kept moving, we never learned how. A brother in arms took the wrong left turn, chased a quick fire, forgot the slow burn. I told him you can live on a louder street, but quiet collects what loud can't keep. He didn't listen, I buried my pride, left a rose on a coat that couldn't decide. I pay my respects with a folded bill to the choir of names that won't sit still. And every night the trumpet asks for rain, I pour whiskey till the past goes sane. Still under the brass and the bar's dim mirror, I see a boy who wanted to be nearer. Breathe slow, let the truth unspool, turn the mirror cruel. If a king must kneel, let him kneel to time. It forgives in prose, condemns in rhyme. This is my black cigar confession, smoke on my tongue, truth in compression. If I ever chose war over reach, no, I learned the cost, I preach. I don't ask heaven for intercession, I sign my name to my transgression. Light the night, let the ashes teach. Some prayers burn better than they bleed. The city thinks I sleep with a crown on, but crowns are chairs you sit on alone. I own nothing that can't lead by dawn. Even loyalty walks home on its own. I've forgiven once, what twice would kill. I've held my fire the way saints hold will. I've dressed my anger in a dark silk coat, then left it in check room without the note. Men call me boss like the word is safe. They don't see the ledger under my faith. Every deal is a door that takes your name. You leave lighter but you're never the same. I've bought quiet at a price too steep to tug the city's heart in sleep. On Sundays I pay the brass to play slow, let the horns confess what I won't show. If God is counting, he counts the rest. The measure's where I hit my test. Breathe slow, let the past sit down. Take off your borrowed crown. If a sin must speak, let it speak in tune. A D minor hymn to a borrowed moon. This is my black cigar confession, smoke on my tongue, truth in compression. If I ever turn kindness thin, oh, I thickened it later under skin. I don't ask heaven for intercession, I sign my name to my transgression. Light the night, let the ashes teach. Some prayers burn better than they preach. This is my black cigar confession, smoke on my tongue, truth in compression. If I ever broke what I swore to keep, no, I lay awake while the city sleeps. I won't ask heaven for intercession, I sign my name to my transgression. Light the night, let the ashes teach. Some prayers burn better than they preach. And when dawn asks who I've been, I'll answer, the man who learned to begin. Shuts, night exhales, rain walks home along the rails. I leave the key where the guard mows, tracking motor phone on nose up. As I him, better nothing bound. A shove ain't in a silent bound. Innocent of shifts, clear this depression. I leave with snow, had a thing confession. The smoke curls soft like thoughts unsaid. A
around the things I never meant. The whiskey sways where silence grew between her heart and what I knew. The night hums low, my conscience sways, counting the words I let decay. In the dark she sighs, she knows instead of all the words I never said. I watch her leave with her suitcase small, no tear, no fight, no final call. Her eyes said more than I ever could, and I just froze, I never should. Her hand brushed mine, her smile was kind, but the truth stayed locked inside my mind. Now every dream repeats that thread, those words I never said. The wall still hum, her favorite tune. It plays slow under the bleeding moon. Her shoe still rests by the broken chair, like she might come back, still live there. I speak to ghosts who never reply. The silence louder than goodbye. The echoes speak what I misread, the words I never said. Ain't no preacher who'll forgive this kind, the sin of silence, the caged mind. You can cry loud, you can pray low, but truth don't bloom and what you don't show. The heart will ache, the tongue will stall, and pride will build your final wall. By the time you look, the love is dead, killed by words you never said. So pour one for the man who spoke too late, who watched his heaven dissipate. He laughed soft but inside's lit with all the words he never said. They hum through night, they burn in bed, they haunt the air inside his head. He ain't seeking peace, just thread through the words he never said. I write her name in cigarette smoke, each line a wish, each breath a choke. I play a song on a rusted string, the sound of loss and everything. The radio hums the way she'd hum, soft and low before she'd come. Now even silence feels like lead, with the words I never said. I saw her once by the station light, her hair still gold, her eyes still bright. She didn't speak, but her look was plain. Some love don't die, it just remains. I opened my mouth, but time stood still. The courage froze, her heart stood still. I let her go, my soul misled by the words I never said. The man in the mirror don't speak at all, he just stares back proud and small. He says, boy, your tongue's your sin, you built a cage and live within. I nod slow, I know he's right. Silence owns me every night, and the blues play soft where angels fled from the words I never said. Some nights I swear I hear her hum the same tune where our love begun. She whispers slow, you waited too long. Now I'm the lyric, but you're the song. Her voice don't fade, it bends like time, turns guilt to verse, regret to rhyme. The stars burn low in my stead for the words I never said. Pour one for the man who can't move on, who speaks through tears till the dawn. He hums her name in shades of red, yeah, the words he never said. Raise that glass to the silent kind who left their truth too far behind. No grace, no flame, just clear, and the words they never said. The man in the mirror don't speak at all, he just stares back, proud and small. He says, boy, your tongue's your sin, you built a cage and live within.
I'm not slow, I know he's right. Silence owns me every night, and the blues play soft where angels fled from the words I never said. Some nights I swear I hear her hum the same tune where our love begun. She whispers slow, you waited too long. Now I'm the lyric, but you're the song. Her voice don't fade, it bends like time, turns guilt to verse, regret to rhyme. The stars burn low in my stead for the words I never said. Move on, who speaks through tears till the dawn. He hums our name in shades of red. Yeah, the words he never said. Raise that glass to the silent kind who left their truth too far behind. No grace, no flame, just dread in the words he never said. So pour one for the hearts undone that lose their truth and call it done. For every soul that walked instead of saying what they should have said. No crown, no flame, no thread, just silence keeping the dead fed. And when I fade, remember read the words I never said. I seen love die with lips still sealed, a war of hearts where none were healed. I seen two kind under pride's flood, a moon confessing devil and blood. Life forgives, but I don't forget the things we need to grab them. So I hold her hands till I'm dead. Those words I never said. Morning rose open on a kitchen tile. Steam writes mercy in a cursive smile. I count my breath like coins I sign. When the battles are over, there's nothing left but kind. I kept a ledger made of iron and ash, roll out totals in a soldier sash. I measure men by the weight they threw, built taller walls than truth could chew. But doors don't sing for a fist that pounds, they learn their hands that spare their sounds. I traded thunder for a humbler grind, and found the only wealth I keep is kind. Now small tool weight where anger stood, a cloth, some oil, a plan for good, a quiet bench, a cherry line. What power remains is the power to be kind. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let breath be the long, clear guide. If memory knocks with a sharpened mind, set down the blade, pick up the kind. There's nothing left but kind. When all the gold goes dim, when neon quits its grind, and brass forgets to hymn, no louder crown to find, no sharper law to sign. When life is finally on the line, there's nothing left but kind. I pass a stoop with a lopsided rail, 2 screws shy of a safer tale. A neighbor shrugs, I meant to fix. We trade a laugh for a nail, 6 ticks. No sermon there, no proof to stay, just borrowed time from a quieter age. He says, you saved me, I shake my head. You'll do the same for someone's breath. We write a treaty with a level line, tight grain joint, the edges fine. The street learns patience intertwined with smaller words that chooses kind. Breathe on forward, let strings lean low, let piano leave space where meanings grow. If pride returns, politely blind, open the window, calling kind. There's nothing left but kind. When all the gold goes dim, when neon quits its grind, and brass forgets to hymn, no louder crown to find, no sharper law to sign. When life is finally unaligned, there's nothing left but kind. I wore a suit that made rooms bow, silk like thunder on a clever brow. It held my fears with polished pins, looked like power, felt like sins. I hung it up where ghosts undress, watched it wilt into something less. Denim and linen, learned my spine, taught my shoulders a gentler line. What good is iron without a door? What good is more when you need restore? I stitch my name in a softer bind, a coat that fits the weather of kind. Count to 4 till the heart stands sure. Let quiet be strong and good be pure. If yesterday asked for a stricter fine, offer your hands and call it kind. There's nothing left but kind. When all the gold goes dim, when neon quits its grind, and brass forgets to hymn, no louder crown to find, no sharper law to sign. When life is finally underlined, there's nothing left but kind. Bring me the likes I force for show, I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the names I said too hard, I'll speak them soft in the backyard. Bring me the miles I sprinted thin, I'll walk them back with broader skin. Let slide guitar band once then rest, let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory begs for a neon shrine, feed it bread and water it kind. Say less, stand plain, count to 4, remain. A letter waits with the quiet things, about the hinge by the garden planks. I folded twice the simple way, a receipt for time I chose to stay. Down at the corner, a widow stares at groceries tall as a public cares. We split the weight across 2 streets, neither hero, just human feet. No choir called, no coin was signed. We reached the door, the rest was kind. She touched my wrist, said, bless your mind. I answered yours, we're both aligned. Hold that fold, let the rim click, pray, let mercy sign the day. If thunder knocks with a blazing mind, show it the same, we're rinsing kind. There's nothing left but kind. When all the gold goes dim, when neon quits its grind, and brass forgets to hymn, no louder crown to find, no sharper law to sign. When life is finally underlined, there's nothing left but kind. I open a drawer of unmailed lines, apologies stitched to winter vines. Some I send with a steady pen, some I keep for the kitchen's amen. A boy drops coins in a dented jar, saves for a bite like a private star. I add a bill in a folded slide, don't sign my name, let luck decide. He looks my way and doesn't know, that's the point of certain glow. The brightest lights are undesigned. They warm the room and leave it kind. There's nothing left but kind. When all the gold goes dim, when neon quits its grind, and brass forgets to him, and bright it is dim. All the windows blind, the church half forgets to him. Out on it, find it a steady sign. When life is finally underlined, that shoeless crying I'll never find. The bass exhales like a sleeping flame. The room leans close to hear my name. A silver curl of smoke takes turn. I wet my lips on the gentle burn. The clock keeps time in velvet clicks. The snare suggests the pulse is fixed. The night she nods, prepared to learn how power moves in a gentle burn. Keep my heat behind the eyes, a quiet truth that never lies. No spark to boast, no torch to wave, just slow fire the men crave. Shoes write maps across the floor. My breath unlocks a waiting door. The air grows soft, the edges turn. The room is mine by a gentle burn. Her perfume slips along the bar. A comet sent from where we are. Till the glass, the bass agrees. The organ hums like summer breeze. No rush to chase, no need to prove. I let the silence make the move. One heartbeat more, the doubts adjourn. She draws to me by a gentle burn. Ain't no preacher teach this art to pace the flame and guard the heart. You bank the coals, you slow the turn. You win the night and how you burn. No sudden flash, no reckless churn. Just patience fed to what you yearn. And when the nerves begin to yearn, you lift the lid of gentle burn. So pour one for the man who never rushed, who stir the room with breath and hush. He laughs low, lets embers turn. He owns the night by a gentle burn. It hums like silk, it glows like wine. It draws the soul on its own time. I ain't begging fate to learn. I warm the dark with gentle burn. She finds my gaze and holds it light. Not quite a dare, not quite a fight. Her smile arrives the way he does. A slow reveal, the body love. I trace the rim of crystal glass. Let moments breathe and let them pass. Her hand lifts once, our rhythms turn. We talk in code of gentle burn. I learned to bank the blaze within, to keep the edges smooth and thin, to aim desire like a bow, to make it sing but never show. A whisper here, a measured glance, a shifting weight, a smaller stance, while others flare and then they churn. I hold the line in gentle burn. The man in the mirror tips his head, says, boy, you feed what should be fed. You don't ignite what should be earned. You let the lesson come unspurned. No fury trick, no brittle turn, just proof in how the embers burn. He taps the glass, the truth returns. Control is heat, the body learns. The band sinks low to clear the lane. The snare's a whisper on the grain. The kicker hard beneath the floor invites the soul to want for more. A slide guitar like satin thread stitches hush to what I said. The light goes warm, the corners churn. They lean toward the gentle burn. Pour one for the man who knows his heat, who keeps it close and makes it sweet. He hums low, lets embers turn. He rules the room by a gentle burn. Raise your glass to the patient flame, to steady hands that never claim. No violent spark, no savage turn, just sovereign calm and gentle burn. Becomes a vow, a soft come here without a sound. The rhythm opens like a door. The heat invites, not shouts for more. A hush collects on every face. Desire guided, set in place. The groove unbuttons line by line. The burn grows gentle by design. I ain't holy, I ain't tame. I simply mastered how to aim. I let the wanting find its shape. I keep the blaze inside the drape. I know the cost of fire's wild. They leave the heart a wayward child. But here I stand where lessons turn to power fed by gentle burn. Ain't no choir singing up my name, just bass and breath and careful flame. No trumpet flare, no sudden turn, just velvet room and embers firm. The wise let hunger bloom in peace. They slow the hand, release, release. And when the nerves begin to learn, they circle round the gentle burn. So pour one for the sovereign few, whose quiet heat makes old things new. He laughs slow, lets moments turn. He wears a crown of gentle burn. No throne, no blade, no fevered yearn. Just breathe in time and earn return. And when I fade, remember, learn. The night is won by gentle burn. I've seen wild flames consume the room and leave behind a colder gloom. I've watched men chase the spark too hard and burn their hands on their own guard. But I keep heat that doesn't scar, a warmer truth that doesn't spark. Stole with my brace of a Hashimter.
Streetlight flickers like a tie-dye. Wind files papers in the midnight sky. One step, two step, echoes keep score. My shadow walks ahead to check the door. No throne tonight, no jewelry to tame. Just me and a road that remembers my name. I learned to travel with a smaller flame, to warm my hands without calling fame. Pocket the thunder, leash the rain. Spend my silence like I'm buying pain. The buildings nod the way old men do. They know the years and the rent come due. I don't ask mercy to change his mind. I just walk straighter and pay on time. There's truth that only the pavement tells, in the seams of the city where patience dwells. My heartbeat counts like a warm bass drum, 4 to the soul till the fears go numb. I don't need choir, I don't need crown. I polish my footsteps and put them down. Count to 4 with the wrist, not the tongue. Let the breath hold steady where the song began young. If the night wants secret, let the night refrain. The road already knows my name. The road remembers my name. Every mile, every vow I couldn't explain. It holds my weight without complaint, turns my rage to a thinner pain. I walk without banners of blame, and still the road remembers my name. I used to measure worth by noise, by how fast men turned into boys. Now I measure by what I spare. Who gets to keep the little share? The river under bridges hums a hymn for late and lonesome ones. It sings of bargains I didn't take, of a softer hand I learned to make. No entourage, no last demand, just a pocket watch and a steady hand. I keep the hour like a borrowed tune, let patience gather like a later moon. If history knocks with a bleeding fist, I open the window and let out the mist. Breathe on the floor, let the snare brush slow, let the string pad bloom, and then let go. If pride asks loud to be renamed, tell it the road remembers my name. The road remembers my name. Every scar I turned into aim, doesn't praise, it doesn't blame. It just holds stride when the world plays games. I give the night my simplest claim. I'm here, I'm whole, and the road knows my name. There's a diner with a stubborn light, a bell that rings like it forgives the night. The waitress pours mercy in a chipped blue cup, says you look like someone who keeps getting up. I laugh the way a quiet man laughs, short and true with the edges half. I tip the jar for the prayers she keeps, for the janitor's gospel and the cook who weeps. We don't trade testimonies, we trade the air. A little more honest, a little less glare, then back to the sidewalks on his frame. It nods again, it knows my name. Hold that 4, let the piano blink, one note hanging on the edge of think. If memory begs me to play his game, I'll wave and walk. The road knows my name. The road remembers my name. The road remembers my name. When love was a fever and I learned to abstain, when anger was copper on a lightning chain, When losses were teachers I had to entertain. I didn't win, I learned to remain. That's enough. The road remembers my name. Bring me the miles I wore too fast. Bring me the hours that chose to last. Bring me the letters I never sent, the anger I folded till it went. Let the guitar bend where the breath won't go. Let the bass say yes when the doubts say no. If purpose is simple, it sounds like this: a footstep that doesn't need applause to exist. Walk, breathe, count to 4. Leave what you can't retrieve. I pass a church with a crooked sign. It whispers grace to the unaligned. I don't go in, but I understand. Some doors you wanna buy, staying a man. Across the street, a pawn shop sleeps, dreaming of rings in the hands they keep. I used to trade tomorrow for a sharper crown. Now I trade perfection for laying it down. There's a Evening irons gold on a roasting seam. Wind falls quiet like a bedtime dream. Gravel counts soft under shoes and no piano of birds playing low, low, low. I don't hurry, there's nothing to flee. The last light falls in step with me. I learned my name in stranger tongues, paid old debts with quieter lungs, turned down parades that stain the street, chose work that leaves a kind of heat. I bargained once with the thunder's feet. Now I tip the dusk with simplicity. The city behind me lowers its hands, lets go the noise, keeps honest plans. I used to brand my mercy loud, now walks through an ordinary crowd. No witnesses, no stage to see, just breathe in the last light next to me. Count to 4 with the ribs, not pride. Let the breath be the long, clean guide. If memory calls for a brighter plea, answer with footsteps, small and free. The last light walks beside me, long shadows keeping pace. No crown required to guide me, no mask to hold my face. I'm done with loud approving, I keep what I can be. Dusk comes low and kindly, the last light walks with me. Fences lean in like elderly friends, trading the weather, predicting ends. A child chalks planets on the lane, spins a ring around a name. Her mother lifts a grocery bag, I catch the strap before it sags. No sermon there, no debts to wait, just hip and hand in human day. Across the field a dog recalls, a whistle stitched in evening calls. He trots back home uncomplicated, proof that peace can be translated. I thank the years for letting me see how small acts wide and what will be. Breathe on 4 while the slide notes lean. Let the bass say home, soft and clean. If pride returns with a megaphone plea, turn the volume down to see.
The last light walks beside me, long shadows keeping pace. No crown required to guide me, no mask to hold my face. I'm done with loud approving, I keep what I can be. Dusk comes low and kindly, the last light walks with me. There's a bridge of iron over patient stream, a mirror where I loan my dream. I drop 2 coins, one for grief, one for relief that taught belief. Circles wide and then forget, forgiveness keeps the water wet. I read my face the way we should, enough to know not to be understood. I am my word, the doors I oil, the weeds I pull from common soil. If legacy asks for a brighter key, I hand it hinges that swing quietly. Count to 4, let the strings inhale, let the trumpet glow like a faithful trail. If yesterday begs for authority, offer a chair, then let it be. The last light walks beside me, long shadows keeping pace. No crown required to guide me, no mask to hold my face. I'm done with loud approving, I keep what I can be. Dusk comes low and kindly, the last light walks with me. Bring me the locks I forced for show, I'll oil them now and let them go. Bring me the names I said too hard, I'll speak them soft in a clean backyard. Bring me the steps I marched in vain, I'll walk them home in evening rain. Let slide guitar bend once and rest, let bass keep time inside the chest. If victory asks for a neon flame, point it to subred, add a name. Say less, stand plain, count to 4, remain. Mailbox yawns like a sleepy friend, holds a bill, a note, and the working end. The note says thanks in a sprawling hand for fixing a hinge they couldn't stand. I smile the way a quiet man smiles, folds the paper in quarter miles. There's wealth in chores that no one sees, floors that welcome, roofs that ease. I sweep the walk of a neighbor's place, leave my name off, leave only space. I've learned to earn with gentler tools, humble metals, softer rules. The last light nods in warm decree, you've done enough, come home with me. Breathe on 4, let the lamppost bloom, let evening tidy the living room. If rumor looks for the old marquee, point it to dishes, tea and free. The last light walks beside me, long shadows keeping pace. No crown required to guide me, no mask to hold my face. I'm done with loud approving, I keep what I can be. Dusk comes low and kindly, the last light walks with me. The last light walks beside me, long shadows keeping pace. No crown required to guide me, no mask to hold my face. I'm done with loud approving, I keep what I can be. Write it in dusk where fields agree, I live my peace where the last light walks with me. If someone asks what power means, I'll show them bread, and in between a chair, a lamp, a lowered key.
The bass hums low beneath her name. kind of heat you can't contain. Her perfume burns through cigarettes and with silk, and she's aware. The lights go soft, the air turns thin. She moves and the world gives in. The night she breathes, she pulls me in, whispering velvet scent. Her hands talk slow, they never plead. They draw the lines I swore I'd free. Her lips taste like a final prayer, half redemption, half despair. Each breath she steals feels like reward, each silence sharper than a sword. The blues hum low beneath her skin. I'm trapped in velvet sin. She don't speak, she just commands, a quiet queen with trembling hands. The candle melts, the bass drops slow. Every beat says what we both know. I ain't holy, but I play pretend. Her eyes don't judge, they just transcend. Every move she makes drags me in, deeper into velvet sin. No preacher saves the lustful kind, no law restrains the storm in mine. The night forgives what dawn exposes, and heat the devil wears roses. I feel her pulse beneath the skin. The light is gone, I cave within, and in that sound, that trembling grin, I drown in velvet sin. So pour one for the fools like me, who chase what they ain't meant to see. She hums my name through bass and gin. Yeah, that's velvet sin. It moves like smoke, it breathes like flame. Every sigh repeats a name. I ain't fighting, I give in to that velvet sin. The sheets don't lie, they memorize the rhythm born in whispered sighs. A shadow dances across the wall, a hymn of lust, the night's last call. Each note I play, she turns to hate. Each pause a promise I can't fake. And though I burn, I grin within, lost inside her velvet sin. She said you're calm, but you still crave. Peace don't feel what chaos gave. I laughed slow, said you're not wrong, and kissed the truth we built so long. The baseline throbbed, the air grew tight. Our sins turn gold beneath that light. If heaven calls, I won't begin. I'm staying in velvet sin. The man in the mirror looks amused. He knows the rules I just refused. He says you traded grace for skin. I said yeah, but I'd trade again. No guilt, no plea, no disguise, just truth behind these tired eyes. And then the smoke she breathes again, that velvet sin. The bass still moves beneath the shame. The groove don't end, it hums her name. I try to fight, but lust's too kind. It holds my throat, rewrites my mind. Her kiss tastes like another life, with guilt's a lover, not a knife. I know I'm lost, but I don't resent this velvet sin. Pour one for the man who burned too slow, who found his peace where sinners go. He hums low in smoke and gin. Yeah, that's velvet sin. Raise your glass to the hearts that fall, to those who feel through it all. No heaven waits, no discipline, just velvet sin. just refused. He says you traded grace for skin. I said yeah, but I'd trade again. No guilt, no plea, no disguise, just truth behind these tired eyes. And in the smoke she breathes again, that velvet sin. The bass still moves beneath the shame. The groove don't end, it hums her name. I try to fight, but love's too kind. It holds my throat, rewrites my mind. Her kiss tastes like another life, with guilt's a lover, not a knife. I know I'm lost, but I don't resent this velvet sin. Pour one for the man who burned too slow, who found his peace where sinners go. He hums low and smoking gin. Yeah, that's velvet sin. Raise your glass to the hearts that fall, to those who feel through it all. No heaven waits, no discipline, just velvet sin. Drums lean soft, the floorboards moan. The sound feels sacred, flesh and bone. Each thump's a pulse, each note's a flame. Each whisper knows the body's name. She laughs, I fade, the lights grow dim. The bass forgives what prayers condemn. And in that sound, that cardinal hymn, we worship velvet sin. I ain't holy, I ain't right, but I'm alive an endless night. She don't promise, she don't stay, she just breathes my...
Tailors chalk like moonlight on cold. Tape around my ribs, measuring toes. Silk takes breath, buttons take bone. Mirror keeps secrets I won't atone. Horn size low, piano rides ash. Bass counts debts I refuse to stash. I smile like a verdict stitched within. Step into evening in a suit made of sin. Lapel like a river where whispers swim. Cufflinks clink soft like a chapel hymn. I've pressed my past till the creases obey. Steamed out the tremor, taught out to stay. Every pocket holds a quiet law. Every seam knows a mercy saw. I don't wear thunder, I am the storm. Lay it to rest in a measured form. It's perfume in a hall that remembers a war. Footsteps that know what forgiveness is for. I walk through rooms that lean to hear. Watch courage slow dance with fear. This isn't gold, it's a tale of debt, threaded with names I won't forget. If elegance is armor, I'm armor thin, but the cut is perfect on a suit made of sin. Count to 4, keep breath inside. Hide the bruise where the pearls reside. If truth must show, let the lights go dim. I'll say it's softer in a suit made of sin.
I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. A tailor once told me, stand like you swear. I learned to vow with the weight I wear. Wool takes shape like a patient lie. Shape it too long and the truth runs dry. There's a woman whose eyes unbutton the night. She knows the zipper between wrong and right. She says, does that fabric forgive your hands? I say it forgives nothing, only understand. I've pocketed rage like a folded tie. Took it out seldom, let most go by. The city keeps track with a ledger of scenes, invoices printed in unlit dreams. I sign with a nod, I pay with a glance. I dance with danger in a lawful stance. You think it's glamour, but look again. It's discipline draped in a suit made of sin. Count to four, let the snare draw near. Teach your pulse to disappear. If sorrow asks where I've been, tell it, measure in a suit made of sin. I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. My tailor's chalk traced the cost of pride, marked where the boy in me went to hide. Pinned the shoulders built from nights when I held back flames and turned off lights. Hemmed the memories to ankle length so I don't trip over borrowed strength. Pressed a crease into second chances so they fall sharp in slow romance. And there's a prayer something beneath the chest for names I couldn't keep at rest. I carry their echoes like hidden thread. Pull too hard, it breaks instead. So I tug with care, I wear with grace. I let the stitch hold time and place. Virtue's velvet and vice's skin. I'm somewhere honest in a suit made of sin. Count to four, let the brass confess. Breathe through linen, admit the mess. When judgment knocks, don't let it in. Make it wait outside my suit made of sin. I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No thunder needed, no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. Bring me the boat I couldn't afford, cloth of regret that the past has stored. Bring me the thimble that saved my hands when rage tore holes in gentler plans. Bring me the needle that mends with time, threaded with mercy, stitch it in rhyme. If power's a pattern cut on bone, let tailors of patience mark it alone. I'll base my fury and unpick pain, press it flat with a midnight rain. And if the fit asks blood to win, I'll bleed discreetly through a suit made of sin. No applause, no brighter gin, just breath and cloth and the man within. I wear my quiet like a crown of I wear my quiet like a crown that burns, fit by the lessons no saint returns. If grace is a fabric that won't give in, I stitch my name in a suit made of sin. No
thunder needed no borrowed grin. I rule the room in a suit made of sin. When love wants proof and fate wants skin, I pay in silence with a suit made of sin. Write it in brass, write it on skin. My keeping on a suit made of sin. If truth must show, they'll laugh it then. I'll stand like up in a suit.